Now, regular viewers of the Daily Politics will have clocked that a few of Britain's political parties have been experiencing a spot of bother of late. But the trials and tribulations of the monster raving loony party haven't exactly made national headlines. It is, however, a party in trouble. Here's Giles.
Oh, Jenny.
Really, when you think about it, having sung rock and roll with horns on your hat, there is only one way to go. Into politics. And if you think that's just loony, then such is life. The Screaming Lord, or David as his mother christened her little monster, could belt out a tune and developed a brilliant, if moderately expensive, PR vehicle that actually had a point to it.
People like you're ruining this country, you.
And made its mark on the political landscape.
652.
The Mad Hatter look served him well throughout the history of the official monster raving loony party, but it disguised some fairly cogent policies that we now take for granted.
Don't forget, we will get the 99p coin, and we are the only honest loonies that stood. Thank you very much.
Yes, that and Butter Mountains as ski slopes are daft. But votes for under-21s, pet passports and all-day pub opening were loony party policies long before they became actual law.
Votes for geraniums, ban Belgium, have a minister for dog liver. That's the thing about politics, is that even when it's being satirised, it has a subtle effect on the satirist. The official monster raving loony party is a registered party. It has conferences, it has policies, it has candidates. It outlived David's search. And like all parties, it has a problem with money. It used to be backed in 2010 by William Hill, but they've backed out and now they are passing round the hat, seeking someone else.
If leopard print lunacy with ridiculous rosettery and, as Blackadder once had it, the standing at the back dressed stupidly and being stupid party is your bag, you should be mad for it.
And we're joined now by Alan Howling Lord Hope, and on the green by Graham Sharp from William Hill, their former sponsors. And I see he is sporting that leopard skin jacket. Welcome both of you to the programme. First of all, to you, though, you've lost your sponsorship.
Yes.
How much trouble is the party in?
Well, it's not dire trouble. I mean, I heard you say earlier on, is the end nigh for the...
Is the end nigh?
Yeah, no, the end is not nigh at all.
Right. I see. How much longer do you think you can continue without having sponsorship, though?
We can continue for a long, long time, but with sponsorship, with the sponsorship that William Hill provided for us last time, he actually sponsored the whole 2010 general election for us. Now and we had 28 candidates now.
Yes. You've had time, though, since 2010, I suppose, to look for a replacement sponsor. Have you had any sort of luck anywhere looking, or have you actually tried to find a replacement
Yes,
sponsor?
we have. We've got one or two irons in the fire, and as far as I'm concerned with Graham, hello Graham, how are you?
Right, well...
And he hasn't actually ruled himself out yet, I don't think.
Right, now, Graham Sharp, why have you withdrawn sponsorship?
Well, I'm wearing this jacket in tribute to my late friend Screaming Lord Sutch,
Yes.
who of course founded the party some 30 years ago, and we supported them for a long, long time. And things move on, so we're looking elsewhere to sponsor at the moment. But I suspect Alan may have been elsewhere this morning before coming to you, because a mystery punter, walked into one of our branches and had £400,000, the biggest political bet of all time, on a no vote in the Scottish referendum. So maybe that's Alan looking to raise the money by having a little wager.
What do you say to that?
How did you know that, Graham?
Now,
so,
all the notes had the loony written on them.
Who are you looking to sponsor then, Graham?
Well, I think if we had to make a market on it, given that Alan at the moment tends to enjoy the odd pint of beer, I believe, as do many of his members, a brewery would be our hot odds-on favourites. I think they even have a co-ale-ition beer that they promote at the moment.
Cheers.
Should they not be fortunate enough to get a brewery to come in, then at 10 to 1, maybe there are a few high-profile politicians that are free, shall we say, at the moment. Maybe the likes of one Lembit Opik. I think he'd make an excellent accompanist to Alan as co-leader, perhaps. And to be fair, Alan and his teammates or cabinet members are not what we might call spring chickens. So at 10 to 1, 12 to 1, Saga must have a bit of a chance of becoming the sponsor.
Now, Alan, do you think you failed to move with the times? Do you think it's because the reason that Graham Sharp and William Hill have made the decision, you know, what was funny and satirical in the 1980s is no longer the case, that you are something associated with the past?
I don't think we are. I think we've still got a big future. Yes, we do need some more younger people coming in. And as Graham quite mentioned earlier on, the brewery, where was it 1 to 3 on? And you mentioned the coalition. Well, there you are. There is one of them there, and this is the winning coalition, which is going to be on sale in the Houses and in the Strangers Bar at the House of Parliament end of this month.
Right.
There you are.
Well,
so you could be right, Graham. It could be a brewery.
You've got to be right to be a bookie.
what about the party though? Because is it all fun? Is it all satire? I mean, you have made policies that have been actually adopted, haven't you?
Yes. And a while ago, when I lived in Devon, I was the town mayor, chairman of the council, and a member of the borough of the Lord of the Borough.
But
yes,
but it's still known for being funny. My favourite candidate name was Tarquin Fin Tim Lin Bin Wim Bin Lim Bus Stop Fatang Fatang Ole Biscuit Bar. Do you remember that, Charles Clark?
I do.
It was fairly unforgettable.
It was unforgettable.
I mean, will you miss the party if it's not able to put up candidates in the future if money doesn't come in from somewhere?
everybody will miss us.
I get a bit torn, really. My political answer is yes, I would. My actual heart of truth answer is no, I wouldn't.
Really?
I don't really. I suppose I'm rather boring and po-faced. I
Well,
think politics
you
is a bit
are on
more-
the basis of that
I
answer.
think, well, dismissed by you like that, Joe. I don't know what to say, but I do think politics is a serious business, as we've said before.
We are the party that everybody loves.
I'm not sure that's right, you know.
Oh,
but
I am. That's what I tell.
I'd say to William Hill they should go and sponsor UKIP. They're another joke party in the same kind of way and follow them through.
Ah, so Graham Shaw, what do you say to that?
You're not going to be dragging me into that particular maelstrom. I'm keeping well out of that one.
Oh, why not? Now, listen, Graham, have you completely ruled out sponsoring the Monster Raving Loony Party?
Well, before this interview I thought we had, but I'm beginning to recapture my affection for the party in the light of the pressure that Alan's coming under there. I think, all things considered, it is a good thing that there should be somebody that doesn't take the process entirely seriously, and that I think what they do is attract people that otherwise wouldn't vote anyway. So they're no threat to the big parties, and it's nice to see that democracy is still alive and well in the shape of a very small party.
Are you going to put your money where your mouth is then?
Who knows? You'll have to come back and ask me that as we get closer to the general election.
Down to me, Joe. My intervention
That was
has changed this view, so I want a vote of thanks.
I can tell you something else as well. All this hoo-ha about UKIP winning all these seats, this, that and the other, how well Conservative didn't do, how well Labour didn't do, and the Liberal Democrats. Everybody seems to forget that Howling Lord Hope, the leader of the official Monster Raving Loony Party, retained his seat on the Fleet Town Council in Hampshire, where he lives.
Right, we're going to stop it there. Thank you very much to both of you for that. You can put that board down. Your arm must be killing you.
It is, it's falling
now,
off.
there's just time before we go to find out the winner of our caption competition. Can you remember, Charles Clark? It was all about the Prime Minister's trip to Sweden to discuss, amongst other things, who should be the next president of the European Commission. And to limber up for his meeting, David Cameron went rowing with some of his fellow European leaders. So, Charles, the team have been beavering away to come up with the shortlist. And let me give you a few. Right, you can have those few there. Okay. I've got here from Roy Horn, Queen's New Austerity Britannia gets its maiden voyage. There they are.
Here's a nice one. How about you get out and push, David?
You like that one, do you? Who was that by?
That was from Colin Talbot.
Colin Talbot.
Yes.
I like this one from Arise England. When I said we needed to row back on EU benefits tourism.
Then row back. It's row, isn't it? That's the word.
It is row back. Well done.
What about which one of us has to go down with the ship?
And which one would you be choosing, Charles Clark?
I'm afraid it's David. I'm afraid.
I'll leave it there. Richard Melly said gravy train traded in for gravy boat after Euro election, and Cy Pritchard rearranging the deck chairs on the EU Titanic. I knew the Titanic would make a feature. Yours?
I like. Do you know which way we're going? No, neither do I. I thought where's the navigator is a key point in this.
Well, I have to say the Swedish Prime Minister looks relaxed. Don't you think the other three look slightly uncomfortable, as if they were to move, one of them might flip overboard?
I do think, actually, Joe, it is the ultimate photo call. I've never seen anything like that. They'd all be very frightened about it.
Your favourite? You've got to pick a favourite.
I'm going to go with, do you know which way we're going? No, neither do I.
And who's that from?
From Kay Friel.
Right, well, thank you very much for tweeting. You've got a better one than that. There isn't time. You're going to have to tell us after the show's finished, I think.
Is this the Coxless Fours?
Is this the Well done, you got it. That's
Give
good.
him the
I think you should win for that.
Give him
It's
the
only
prize.
a mug, not money, I'm afraid. That's it. Thanks to all our guests. Thank you for that. Thank you, of course, to Charles Clark for being our guest of the day. The 1 o'clock news is starting over on BBC One now, and Andrew and I will be in Brussels tomorrow, so make sure you watch. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.